Today on the border, the U.S. Supreme Court has less than 10 hours to weigh in on a controversial immigration enforcement law before it takes effect. The High Court extended a temporary block on SB 4, which would allow state law enforcement to arrest people suspected of illegally crossing the border. It was originally blocked by a federal judge. Critics have called the law unconstitutional and fear it will lead to racial profiling and people leaving the state. An Austin-based immigration attorney told us they're unsure what the Supreme Court will do, but it raises questions on how people can protect themselves.
It's just a rinse and repeat kind of rhetoric, and there are a lot of conservative politicians who benefit greatly from scaring people into thinking that we are under an invasion.
If the court does not step in, the law will take effect at 4 p.m. this afternoon. Taking a live look at the Capitol this morning, this is the second time the Supreme Court has had to extend their block without a decision. But Senate Bill 4 has been controversial since its inception. Lawmakers spent months going back and forth about different versions of the bill until it finally passed in special session, but not without protest.
Senate Bill 4 is the broadest, most invasive piece of legislation to ever potentially challenge the very nature of our federal and state power.
Well, after the governor signed the law in December, it spurred a lawsuit from the ACLU, an outcry from the federal government. However, elected state officials argue this law would not be needed with more federal support at the border.